up this morning, sun in my eyes. Another day dawning, a sweet surprise. Got any suitable key or progression? They might make a lead with a cracky vinyl feel, make it very old production. Heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Woke up this morning, sun in my eyes. Another day dawning, sweet surprise. Hovering, hovering, so far nice. Oh, oh, running and going, peace and mercy, gratitude in my heart, getting my right. That is such a good key. Every breath gives us every moment to gain, lifting my spirits, washing away the pain. It's not about what you get, it's what you give. Learning to truly, truly live. Finding the beauty in the small things you see. That's where the real magic lives. For you and for me. Peace in my soul, gratitude in my heart, playing my role, making a fresh start. Every breath that is a gift, every moment a gain, lifting my spirit, washing away the Easy and gratitude. Oh Peace and gratitude. Big lights how much one blank head, more feminine and female can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production. Heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Yeah. So I thank this life for what I've got, for the harder weeks and the soft ones too. For the bills on the table, the passion, yeah, the road that got me through. Every small thing that kept me standing, every hand that pulled me back. Good life for what I've got, no and somehow that's enough to hold me, enough to let me breathe. So I thank this life for what I've got, for the hard weeks and the soft ones too, for the bills on the table, the patch of sky, for the road that got me through. Every small thing that kept me standing, every hand that pulled me back. I thank this life for what I've got. No, I don't need much past Not every answer showed up fast, not every turn made sense. But I met the morning as it was, not behind, not making amends. If I get one more day, I'm gonna use it slow. Say thank you where the sunlight lands, and let it show. So I thank this life for what I've got, for the hard weeks and the soft ones too, for the bills on the table, the patch of sky, for the road that got me through. Every small thing that kept me standing, every hand that pulled me back. I thank this life for what I've got. No, I don't need much past that. Thankful for what I've got. Yeah, I thank this life for what I've got. Roll out of bed, very clean like a reggae sister, and she make it sound more uncanny like a reggae, more feminine, and I can be any suitable key or progression dynamically, with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old conduction, heavy bass line, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Her voice very clean like a reggae sister. Make it old, make it sound more Kingston, Yamata reggae, more feminine. Hey man, can be any suitable key or progression dynamically, with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bass line, a militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as the 60s. Saw a kid on the corner split a fry box, laughing like he'd won something small. Bus pulled in, old doors groaned open, and that whole block came alive at all. Nothing polished, nothing dressed up, just a Tuesday in a worn out tee. And somehow that's every turn made sense. But I met the morning as it was, not behind, not making amends. If I get one more day, I'm gonna use it slow. Say thank you where the sunlight lands and let it show. So I thank this life for what I've got, for the hard weeks and the soft ones too, for the bills on the table, the patch of sky, for the road that got me through, every small thing that kept me standing, every hand that pulled me back. I thank this life for what I've got. No, I don't need much past that. Thankful for what I've got. Yeah, I thank this life for what I've got. Get out, that is very clean, like a reggae sister, and she's so done. Wicked sound, more Kingston, Jahna, reggae. More feminine, can be any suitable key or progression, but lyrically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s, her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty, cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Make it very old production, heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s, her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty, cracky vinyl feel as old as in the sea. Saw a kid on the corner, split a fry box, laughing like the whole block was in on it. Bus rolled up, old doors coffin open, and the sidewalks felt less heavy for a minute. Nothing polished, nothing trying too hard. Just a Tuesday and a worn-out tee, but it keeps adding up around me, little things that carry me. So I count every blessing I can progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Love has always very plain like a reggae sister, and she's old. Make it sound more Kingston, yeah, mata reggae, more feminine. I can be any suitable key or progression, deli with and cali with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old deduction, heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Saw an old couple at the laundromat, trading quarters, sharing a seat. A kid with paint on both his knees, handing his mom the brush he found in the street. The dryer rattled, the front door stuck. Somebody cursed and started to laugh, and it hit me standing there in line. Love's the thing that gets us through it all. Love is the greatest gift, better than money in the bank. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text back, a hand on the brake. The rent can wait, the world can spin, we can figure out the rest. Love is the greatest gift, and I'm glad I get to keep it. If the phone won't stop, let it ring. If the bills pile up, they can. I've spent too long calling it luck when it was you with the flashlight in your hand. So keep the porch light on tonight. Keep your chair pulled in close. One soft word, one steady touch. That's the part I know. Love is the greatest gift, better than money in the bank. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text back, a hand on the brake. The rent can wait, the world can spin, we can figure out the rest. Love is the greatest gift, and I'm glad I get to keep it. Love is the greatest gift. Love is the greatest gift. Make the chorus feel more like a porch sing-along. Add one warmer detail to the sweater and played verse. Make the bridge lean harder into gratitude. Tighten the outro to one repeated line. Swap money in the bank for a fresher rhyme. Give verse 2 one more everyday family moment. Make the whole song a little more intimate and conversational. Let the cold heart rest a while. Coffee steam by and she's old. Make it sound more Kingston, Jahna reggae, more feminine air. Can be any suitable key or progression dynamic heli with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very this is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl, feel as old as in the 60s. Yeah, there's a full and better laundromat, trading trust, sharing a seat. A kid with paint on both his knees, handing his mom the brush he found in the street. The dryer rattled, the front door stuck. Somebody cursed and started to laugh, and it hit me standing there in line. Some things hold you up without making a sound. Love is where the noise gets low, better than cash stacked in a drawer. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text that lands, a hand at the door. The rent can wait, the world can turn, we can sort out the rest. Love is where the noise gets low, and I'm glad I get to keep it. If the phone won't stop, let it ring. If the bills pile up, letting I spend too long calling it luck when it was you with the flashlight in your hand. So leave the porch lamp on tonight. Pull your chair a little closer. One soft word, one steady touch. That's how the heart gets to rest. Love is where the noise gets low, better than cash stacked in a drawer. It shows up with the grocery bag, a text that lands, a hand at the door. The rent can wait, the world can turn, we can sort out the rest. Love is where the noise gets low, and I'm glad I get to keep it. Love is where the noise gets low. Love is where the noise gets low. Next prompt tip: make the chorus even more porch friendly and singable. Add one small kitchen detail to verse 1. Give verse 2 a more specific family moment. Make the bridge feel more thankful and less general. Tighten the outro into a stronger final repeat. Swap cash stacked in a drawer for a sharper image. Lean the whole song a little more toward rest and relief. Rolled out of bed, one blind half open. More landed on the kitchen tile. cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. So I get on the corner now, sharing pride, laughing like he'd won something. Bus pulled up, old door squealed open, and the whole block felt alive. Nothing flashy, nothing holy, just a Tuesday doing what it does. And somehow that's enough to hold me, enough to call it love. So I give thanks for this life, for the hard parts and the good parts too, for the rent due, for the blue sky, for the way I made it through. Every small thing that kept me moving, every face that pulled me back. I give thanks for this life. Yeah, I don't take that back. Not every answer came on time, not every door stayed kind, but I learned to meet the morning with both feet on the line. And if I get one more day, I'm gonna use it well. Say thank you out loud, let it ring like a bell. So I give thanks for this life, for the hard parts and the good parts too, for the rent due, for the blue sky, for the way I made it through. Every small thing that kept me moving, every face that pulled me back. I give thanks for this life. Yeah, I don't take that back. Give thanks for this life. Yeah, give thanks for this life. Love is wet, very clean, like a red sister, and she's old. Make it sound more Kingston, Yama, reggae, more feminine. Air can be any suitable key or progression time meritally with the cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bass line, militant roots, energy. She's very old, in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Love is the greatest gift, better than money in the bank. It shows with the broken rosary back, and I the end of the break, the wrecking wake, the broken spin. We can figure out the rest. Love is the greatest gift. key found in the street, the dryer rattled, the front door stuck, somebody cursed, then started to laugh, and it hit me standing there in line. Love's the thing that gets us past. Love is the greatest gift, better than money in the bank. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text back, a hand on the brake. The rent can wait, the world can spin, we can figure out the rest. Love is the greatest gift, and I'm holding the best. If the phone won't stop, let it ring. If the bills pile up, they can. I've spent too long calling it luck when it was you with the flashlight in your hand. So keep the porch light on tonight. Keep your chair pulled in close. One soft word, one steady touch. That's the part I know. Love is the greatest gift, better than money in the bank. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text back, a hand on the brake. The rent can wait, the world can spin, we can figure out the rest. Love is the greatest gift, and I'm holding the Love is the greatest gift. Love is the greatest gift. Make the chorus more sing-along and hooky. Add one specific detail to the laundromat verse. Make the bridge more intimate and first person. Tighten the outro into one final line. Shift verse 1 toward a more domestic porch light image. Give the song a softer, more poofy feel. Try a more surprising rhyme for gift. Make the voice very clean like a reggae sister, and she's old. Make it sound more Kingston, yeah, mata reggae, more feminine. Can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bass line, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. No worries for tomorrow. I got today in my hands. The least can wait till morning. I'm doing what I can. The gas tank, a stack of envelopes. They can sit there on the dash. No worries for tomorrow. I'm not looking back. maybe that's enough for me. No worries for tomorrow. I've got today in my head. The least can wait till morning. I'm doing what I can. The gas tank, the stack of envelopes, they can sit there on the dash. No worries for tomorrow. I'm not looking back. If the clock keeps talking, let it. If the phone lights up, it can. I've spent too many hours borrowing trouble from a day not yet in my plan. So I'm here with the screen door open and the fan moving slow. One deep breath, one small step, that's all I need to know. No worries for tomorrow. I've got today in my hands. The least can wait till morning. I'm doing what I can. The gas tank, the stack of envelopes, they can sit there on the dash now. No worries for tomorrow. I'm not looking back. Today is enough. No worries for tomorrow. Make the chorus catchier and more repeatable. Add one sharper detail to verse 2. Make the bridge more personal and vulnerable. Tighten the outro to one memorable line. Give the song a warmer, more hopeful ending. Try a more acoustic front porch feel in verse 1. Write a stronger title hook around tomorrow. Love is the best by the chance. She's home, make it some more Kingston. Sein mag reggae, more feminine and live. Can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with the cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production. Heavy bass line, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an older woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Love is the greatest gift. Let it come in your day. Stay good like a grocery bag. A text back, a hand on the rail. Raise the grace, we'll have the best that we can see. Got the 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty, cracky vinyl, feeling old as in the 60s. Saw a kid on the corner, split a fry box, laughing like the whole block was in on it. Bus rolled up, old doors, coffin open, and the sidewalks felt less heavy for a minute. Nothing polished, nothing trying too hard, just a Tuesday in a worn out tee. But it keeps adding up around me, little things that carry me. So I count every blessing I can name, the hard weeks, the easy ones too, the red due, the blue square of sky, the long road that brought me through, every small thing that kept me standing, every hand that pulled me back. I count every blessing I can name, and I don't need much past that. Not every answer came on time, not every turn made sense. Still I met the morning where it landed. No pretending, no defense. If I get one more day, I'm gonna spend it slow. Say thanks where the sunlight hits, and let somebody know. So I count every blessing I can name, the hard weeks, the easy ones too, the red due, the blue square of sky, the long road that brought me through, every small thing that kept me standing, every hand that pulled me back. I count every blessing I can name, and I don't need much past that. Counting what I've got, yeah, I count every blessing I can name. Médicaments fabriqués dans cette copies and buried me. Any suitable key or progressions unlikely, with a cracky vinyl feel, make it very old texture, heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty, cracky vinyl feel, as old as in the 60s. Let that go, it's already cracky vinyl feel, as old as in the 60s. Let that go, ready to merry-go-round, can be any suitable key or progression dynamically, with a cracky vinyl feel, make it very old adduction, heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty, cracky vinyl feel, as old as in the 60s. Saw an old couple at the dryer rattled, the front door stuck. Somebody cursed, then started to laugh, and it hit me standing there in line. Some things hold you up without making a sound. Oh, love is where the noise gets low, better than cash stacked in a drawer. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text that lands, a hand at the door. The rent can wait, the world can turn, we can sort out the rest. Love is where the noise gets low, and I'm glad I get to keep it. If the phone won't stop, let it ring. If the bills pile up, let them. I've spent too long calling it luck when it was you with the flashlight in your hand. So leave the porch lamp on tonight. Pull your chair a little closer. One soft word, one steady touch. That's how the heart gets to rest. Love is where the noise gets low, better than cash stacked in a drawer. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text that lands, a hand at the door. The rent can wait, the world can turn, we can sort out the rest. Love is where the noise gets low, and I'm glad I get to keep it. Love is where the noise gets low. Love is where the noise gets low. Extra promptings. Make the chorus even more porch friendly and singable. Add one small kitchen detail to verse 1. Give verse 2 a more specific family moment. Make the bridge feel more thankful and less general. Tighten the outro into a stronger final repeat. Swap cash stacked in a drawer for a sharper image. Lean the whole song a little more toward rest and relief. is for an old woman, old and rusty, cracky vinyl, feel as old as in the 60s. Yeah, it's the really feminine, oh yeah, can be any suitable key or progression. Funny vinyl collie with a cracky vinyl feel, make it very old production. Heavy bass line, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl, feel as old as in the 60s. Saw an old couple at the laundromat, trading quarters, sharing a seat, a kid with paint on both his knees, handing his mom the brush she found in the street. The dryer rattled the front door, stuck. Somebody cursed, then started to laugh, and it hit me standing there in line. Love's the thing that gets us past. Love is the greatest gift, better than money in the bank. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text back, a hand on the brake. The wrecked can wait, the world can spin. We can figure out the rest. Love is the greatest gift. If the phone won't stop, let it ring. If the bills pile up, let it can. I've spent too long calling it luck when it was you with the flashlight in your hand. So keep the porch light on tonight. Keep your chair pulled in close. One soft word, one steady touch. That's the part I know. Love is the greatest gift, better than money in the bank. It shows up with a grocery bag, a text back, a hand on the brake. The rent can wait, the world can spin. We can figure out the rest. Love is the greatest gift, and I'm holding the best. Love is the greatest gift. Love is the greatest gift. Let's perhaps make the chorus more sing-along and hooky. Add one specific detail to the laundromat verse. Make the bridge more intimate and first person. Tighten the outro into one final line. Shift verse toward domestic porch light image. Give the song a softer, more pieced feel. Try a more surprising rhyme. Forget. Let her voice very clean like a reggae sister, and she's old. Make it sound more Kingston, J-Max or reggae, more feminine. Can be any suitable key or progression, they never cali. With a cracky vinyl feel, make it very old production. Heavy bass line, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty, cracky vinyl. 60s. Rolled out Duff, babe, clean like a reggae sister. And she's on, make it sound more Kingston, yeah, Macarena. a Dixie old in her 60s. Woke up this morning with a dirty old election. Heaven out can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bass line, militant roots, energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl, feel as old as in the 60s. Better in real magic love for you, old and for me. Cracky vinyl, feel as old as in the 60s. It's what you give. Learning to truly, truly live. Finding the beauty in the small things you see. That's where the real magic lives. For you and for me. Peace and might to in the 60s. Every breath is a gift. Every moment a game. Lifting my spirit, washing away the pain. Peace and gratitude. Cracking my run, feel lost and up in the 60s. She's old, make it sound more Kingston, yeah, Max a reggae. More feminine, can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production, heavy bass line, militant roots, energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Let the worried mind sit down a while. Coffee steam by the sink, my boots by the hall. Sun on the counter, keys in the tray. to sing together. Add one specific island or neighborhood detail to verse 1. Make verse 2 feel more like a family story. Tighten the bridge into a clearer prayer. Swap gold tucked in a drawer for a more vivid image. Give the outro one last lifted line. Lean the whole song a little more into gratitude and testimony. Reggae, more feminine can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production. Heavy bass line, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. No worries for tomorrow. I've got today in my hand. There's no worries for life, but Mustang, cracky vinyl feel like going back to the 60s. One small step, that's all I need to know. Today is enough. No worries for tomorrow. Next branch. Make the chorus catchier and more repeatable. Add one sharper detail to verse 2. Make the bridge more personal and vulnerable. Tighten the outro to one memorable line. Give the song a warmer, more hopeful ending. Try more pistol, front porch feel in verse 1. Write a stronger title hook around tomorrow. my sound. More feminine can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production. Heavy bassline, militant roots energy. She's very old in her 60s. Her voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as in the 60s. Let the water mouth and you pass it louder. Make it sound more Kingston Jahna. Reggae, more feminine art can be any suitable key or progression dynamically with a cracky vinyl feel. Make it very old production. It's not quite semi-level. Thank you, Jah, forever, ever, ever. Thank you, Jah, for the way you hold me. Thank you, Jah, that you hold me. Very old in her 60s. Your voice is for an old woman, old and rusty. Cracky vinyl feel as old as her 60s. Saw an old couple at the laundromat, splitting quarters, sharing the last seat. A kid with paint on both his knees, passing his mom a brush he picked up off the street. The dryer kept rattling, the door got stuck. Somebody swore then left it off, and it hit me standing there in line. You keep us standing up without making a scene. Thank you, Jah, for the way you hold me. Thank you, Jah, better than gold. Better than gold to gratitude and testimony.